Marriage first, date later. That's the philosophy of matchmaker Hellen Chen, who I have the pleasure of speaking to again. Helen, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. We had a great conversation a few months ago about relationships, and this one specifically is going to evolve around marriage because I think that you've had great success with a very different kind of philosophy. Why do you say marry first and date later?
Because we want the love really last long. We don't want to end the dating. All we know when people date, they've broken their heart, almost 85%. So we want people really making decision, and then they marry. Then they really enjoy, fall in love the rest of their life. So you marry first, and then you date the person you want to love the rest of your life instead of taking care of other's spouse, right? So when you really taking care of your girlfriend or your boyfriend, eventually they become people's husband or wife. So you date the wrong person. So you're wasting your energy. So we don't want that to happen.
That's right. But tell me how you identify someone you want to marry. I mean, don't you have to date to get to know them in order to marry them?
Of course, you're not blindly to marry, but then the idea is people date, they don't really thinking to marry. They're thinking about, let me looking more, and then we see another year, and then we try one more year, and then we see one day we know each other more. Then you see some people date for 8 years. I mean, this already cost you 2-3 children, so it's really bad. So I don't want people to just like I'm dating. So they're thinking like I'm dating, but dating is so dangerous because dating is so much to me. It's about 80%, 85%. You are actually facing on breakup. And then you're going to be broken your heart. And then your girlfriend, your boyfriend have to go to bar with you and drinking and try to calm you down. This is really no need to cause yourself this kind of trouble in life because there's better things to do, right?
Well, that's right. Okay, so then tell me what your formula is. I know you've helped 100 people who didn't want to get married. You've helped them find successful marriages with this philosophy. So
yeah, some of them is my staff, and some of the people who just working individual, right? So very important is you let them know what's your life you want to all in line together because we have 24 hours a day, and you just all this time, year after year, you get older and older. So you want to making all these things, cooperate, enlightening together, so your life will be really better. So if you could thinking about how you can marry and then working on your career and concentrate to your post, your job in life, and making money, isn't that like a more like a positive way of thinking life, right? So I think this is a very constructive way. So you thinking about what you want in life, then you're thinking about, of course, you want to marry. Then who is the best for you? You're really thinking on this. So it's kind of save your time. It's like you put a very good software in your computer instead of trying to work it out something and every day changing the software. That's not what you want, right? So you want to learn how to making your life as a whole plan. Then in age of before you're working or is while you're working, you're already thinking this because it's a part of your life. You're going to have this element. So you're thinking about what you want. Then you find the one.
Yes, very interesting. So when you talk to people about this as a matchmaker, do they first not understand this way of thinking?
Yeah, they're basically afraid of the marriage. They worry about marrying the wrong one because the divorce rate scare everybody away, and then they have a bad experience of breaking their heart because everybody more or less have the experience of dating, and then they all bad feeling. They all bad broken heart memory, and they all sad story. So it's like everyone more or less hurting. So that's really not healthy. That's why I want the people. The younger, the better. And once you already understand what is dating, you're looking for your wife or you're looking for your husband. In that attitude to go to plan your life, then you can concentrate on work. You can concentrate on build your house and have your family and raising the children. See, it's like a more concentrate, right? So the people want to be fast. The people want to be doing things on the right way in the right direction. So your mind have to working harder, not like a go to dating harder.
Okay. So you're basically eating dessert first. No.
Right. Very good prescription that way.
But so you're saying, to summarize, in big picture of life, there's only so much time. And so
Right.
if you want to get married, then, find someone suitable and go through enough dating that you know that person is someone you'd like to be with, and then do the rest of the work so that it's more like dating when you are
Right.
actually married.
Right, like when you was young, right, teenager, and then you go to the high school, you go to college. That's the dating time, actually.
Right.
Play around. You're learning. You go to school. You're checking what the woman do, what does the man do. You understand all this. Then you should get serious about getting to the real thing instead of keep going changing partner.
That's right. Well, what is your advice for people going into second marriages?
Oh, definitely have to, because when you fail the first time, don't just let this failure knock you off.
Right.
See? You still deep inside heart, and all these people are very good people. I find out the divorced people, they're actually more easy to find another partner than the people who don't want to marry. Because these people, they're already qualified. They already done it once. So
That's
they
right.
already want a marriage. They just fail because of certain things they didn't do it right. And there's nothing shame about it.
Right.
It's very important to encourage all these people, get into the next one, and you do the right thing. But then you don't automatically know about marriage because you divorce. See, this is a very important statement. You need to learn and correct what you failed last time.
Yes.
And this is a very, very nice way to improve yourself. It's nothing shame about, but then you learn. It's just like you go to competition and you fail. In the first time get a championship. That's okay. Then you go the second time. But you need to correct some of the position. You need to do more training. Maybe sometimes you are too stubborn. Maybe sometimes, whatever the things you need to adjust. So it's more constructive way. You're looking at a way like your last time give you the experience. So the next time will be good. I see so many people, the second marriage really, really doing very well because they fail once, and then the second one they're really, really happy, and then they cherish. They understand better about how to service, how to help, how to love, how to be loved.
Right. Well, I think you make a very good point that you have to learn from your mistakes, and that's up to you. If you go in and do the same thing, then it probably won't work. But so you think second marriages have a greater rate of success or a lesser rate of success?
Usually less success, but when they success, they do better. And the people tends to be more easy to get failed is only when they are not really correct themselves.
Right.
And this is nothing to be sad or to confront, to say the truth. The truth is that the successful people in the whole world, it's just not really everybody. So we have to really understand, if you want to success, doesn't matter in the business or in the competition of the sports, you really, really have to dedicate about it to win.
Yes.
And that's why the glory. So everybody want to work good. They work hard.
Yes.
So same as marriage. If you want to have a good love, you want to fall in love, you really need to learn. And that's why I write my book. That's why I promote all this philosophy, workable. See, it's very important you can learn. So if you want to be success, if you want to be healthy, see, there's a way to do it. So you can do it.
Yes. Well, I think that's a very good point. And do you think that most people want love in their lives?
Want what?
Want love?
Well, it's not really like, some people be category this way or that way, or you are this kind of people or that kind of people. People can change by practice and learn.
Right.
You see, people have so much possibility, and they have a lot of potential. A lot of people in the 20 years so looking like nothing special. When they're 40, they're so gorgeous. They are really shining, right? So some women, like remember in the college, in the school, they kind of nobody. But then they shines out when they grow older.
Yes.
So everybody have a chance to be really the way they want it to be. It's just you have to work a little bit harder.
Yes. Well, that's very interesting. Is there anything that you come across that, do you come across people who don't want to be married at all?
Oh, that was the main people and main reason I become a matchmaker, because I don't marry to the people who just because they want to. I actually working out and console so many people why they don't want to marry, because that's my interest, not their interest. You see?
Right.
But then after I work it out, and then that's why I write my book, and then I'm helping all these people, I find out deep inside their heart they all want to. They do want to marry, you know. So then I'm helping them to conquer their fear and their worries and then their difficulties.
What are the biggest fears?
The biggest fear is two things. One thing is they don't believe in love. They don't believe there's possible. They don't thinking it's possible to success, because all they see is the parents, the friends, the relatives, the grandmom, and all those people around them, a broken family, right? So they don't have faith in love. So this is a problem, like they don't trust. And the other thing is they basically don't trust themselves. They're thinking, you know, just not good enough. So they don't feel the security. They feel like, well, they're going to fail. They don't want to get divorced. They don't want to be hurt.
Right.
So there's a lot of fear on that area, see? And this both things we can conquer. First of all, you really have to believe in love, because the real reason we live is because of love. So everybody deep inside their heart, they do want to be loved, and then they want to love somebody else.
Yes.
So this is things we need to really stress out, like, you know, we're going to believe in love. And the other fear is you have to work out, because everyone have to learn and gain to win their confidence, not like you're born with confidence. See, that's some concept people need to really face it. You learn to win your self-confidence.
Yes, I think that's beautifully said, Hellen Chen. Well, you have so much energy and passion for passion, and I think it comes across in your books, and I think it comes across in the information that you impart. Is there anything else that you want people to think about before we close the interview?
I wanted the people really believe in love, and then they want to working on themselves and be brave enough to get what they want, because nobody will really give you what you want, only if you go to taking what you want. So go out there and looking what you want. Believe you're going to have a good husband. Believe you're going to have a good wife. And really work it out to have a good marriage and enjoy life. I want everybody to be happy.
Oh, great. Well, Hellen Chen, you are a happy person, and I'm one of those people that believes in love, and I think that working on it is what you're supposed to do, too. So thank you so much, Hellen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.